Good evening, friends. You know, it's a funny thing that this world is made up of multiple worlds. You know, we have the medical world, we have the banking world, we have the education world, there's the financial world, there's the industrial world, there's the entertainment world. So many different worlds within the world. And we have the sports world. There's multiple worlds within this world. Industrial world. The entertainment world. There are so many different worlds within a world. But you know what? I saw an interview once with Mike Tyson, former world champion boxer. And he was showing his guest around all of his prizes that were on the walls and all of the championships that he had won. And this man that was interviewing him was amazed that he had in his hands one of his world championship belts. And they were looking at it and he just threw it. He just threw it on the bench like it was nothing. It meant nothing. And it meant nothing to him. He said it was just all rubbish. All a facade. It was meaningless stuff. Now it's a funny thing. Sometimes it takes us a lifetime to realise that the things we did in the past were all meaningless. And they are. Because really, all of the thoughts and ambitions of men's hearts is mere folly. Senseless stuff, meaningless stuff that we do in our daily lives, whether they be our interests or whether they be to financially benefit us, make us money. We undertake all of these things and we're all different and we're all diverse, but really everything that we undertake in life is mere folly. Our thoughts and our ambitions are meaningless. We really should be setting our hearts upon the kingdom of God. A future kingdom that's going to be eternal, last forever. Like the Apostle Paul said, you know, he'd run a good race, he'd finished the race. He likened himself to an Olympic runner, that they strived and they trained hard to achieve that final goal of winning the race, just for a senseless metal object called a medal. And as time goes by, those Olympians that win those medals, I'm sure they probably, I think it has been said by many of them, that they just throw those medals into a cupboard. They don't even know where they are. They can't find them anymore because they've lost their meaning. These people have placed so much emphasis on their life's work of training and running the race. But we only have such a short time on this planet to live. And we really need to be setting our hearts on eternity. Otherwise, life is pointless. It is meaningless. I know the gospel is not a young person's interest. Young people are not interested in that. They go, yeah, hold on a minute. But I want to live my life. I want to enjoy my life. I want to find some other partner, and I want to have a family, and I want to get a house, and all of those luxurious things we want to aim for. But that's understandable, as we all probably did that. But as we get older, we find that these thoughts were all ambitions that were pointless. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have a family, because that is the aim of living on this planet, that we multiply, and that's what we are here for, to reproduce. But really, the desires of our hearts and all of our ambitions are mere folly, because all things were created for God's pleasure. He owns it all, and ultimately He'll decide what He does with it, and what He decides what He does with us, because He's given us such a short time on this planet to really decide which way we want to go, and whether we want to achieve eternity or not. So yes, it's just something I like to think about, and I hope maybe you'll think about it as well, and think about where your future lies. Is your future just in this world, or is your future or your thoughts and future focused on eternity? Okay? I'd just like to say thanks for being with me, and it's goodbye for now.